Intel is officially relocating its advanced EMIB chip packaging lines, that's embedded multi-die interconnected bridge, from Costa Rica to Ho Chi Minh City. And their Vietnam export target for 2026, a record 14.6 billion.
Vietnam is quietly one of the most important countries in the global semiconductor supply chain right now, Fish. Because let's talk about the Southeast Asia region, yeah. Malaysia also have the manufacturer for Intel, and also in Singapore there's a Micron to be. It's still, I think the factory is in progress in Singapore, but we don't see anything in Indonesia right now. While Indonesia, one of the biggest countries in the Southeast Asia, but Indonesia is not there yet for the semiconductor.
It is a shame because now Samsung, LG, and other chip makers have deepened their Vietnam operations in the last 18 months. The US-China trade tension is essentially redirecting billions in tech investment southwards. For Indonesia, there should be a wake-up call for the pace of infrastructure and how we need to compete.
Now let's get into Byte 6, Vietnam. And AWS partner on sovereign AI and national digital infrastructure. We're still sticking with Vietnam. On the same day as the Intel news, the Vietnamese Deputy Prime Minister met with Amazon Web Services leadership to formalize a new infrastructure and training partnership. The keyword here is sovereign AI.
Vietnam is explicitly building its own national AI stack, data centers, cloud computing platforms, the works, with AWS as a partner rather than a landlord. The distinction matters. They're not just buying cloud services, they're building capability that they own and control.
Yeah, Vietnam is like a pretty lady right now in South Asia. Everybody is investing to the this country, and also they becoming a bigger players also in the tech. You know, Vietnam already has a electric car products, right?
Yeah, what was it called?
I don't know how to pronounce it actually.
Just put it down here.
And with this right now is, yeah, this country in South Asia, they are moving to the direction where it can be a roadmaps of the technology.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, they're doing very, very well. It just seems like out of the blue that they like Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand. We have the manufacturing, and then suddenly Vietnam came out of nowhere and is now leading really, really fast. So that's something that we can learn. But AWS has made a lot of other partnerships as well in the other countries in the Asia Pacific. So let's just see, like Vietnam is moving really fast. Let's see what we'll end up with.
Yeah, it's a sign if AWS coming to the Vietnam, there's a sign that the country is doing so much more for the technology, cloud, AI, whatever.